When the sun goes down, the visions come alive. Vision Gas Network after dark, where they both thrive. Randomness and fun, where the talents dive. Into the night, our stories we contrive. Vision Gas Network after dark, let's get real. In the night, our unguarded selves we reveal. Fun, talent, and randomness in the night seal. Vision Gas Network after dark, the deal is sealed.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another installment of the VisionCast Network podcast. I am JC, your podcast president here, and we kind of have a short crowd tonight. Usually we have about 8 of us, but we will tell you why in a little bit. But for now, we have our normal crew, and if they decide to show up, then great. If they show up late, then don't blame us. It's their fault. They're doodles. Nah, just kidding. So, surprisingly enough, let's start with the females. I normally go with, the males, but I need to go in order here. So we have that just came in. We have Nightingale Nora. Hey, Nora.
Yeah, hello everyone, and glad to be here, and glad to be here for the normal show, and hope you all enjoy the wonderful show. All of you listeners out there, and great to see you, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Yep, and we do have hold on. We do have a special guest, but before we get to that guest, I need to introduce my crew first, okay? I know you want to speak, but please wait, okay? Just be patient and, huh? Oh, yeah, that's, all right, we'll get to those people in a second. We have a special guest, but we'll introduce that guest later. But introducing our normal crew, we have our greatest backup extraordinaire, actually, no, I'm sorry, Katie. Let's go to Katie second. Hi, Katie.
Hello. How is everybody?
Doing good. Not too bad. At least it's thundering outside. Yay, not. It's raining. It was nice out earlier, but it was like thundering out, like it's crazy. Anyway,
It's been raining here and thundering. It's been raining here, and also been thundering here too, but it's not too bad.
Yep. All right. And last but certainly not least on the normal side for now, we have Salvis, who is recording, and he'll explain why Angela's not here, our fearless producer. Go ahead, Salvis.
Hey everyone. Yeah, Angela will be here in a moment, but she's a bit busy taking care of baby Dave. And yeah, I guess if Angela comes, she will explain everything. So yeah,
Yep.
because I
We
don't
will
want to
hear
get
from
the
our, yep, we'll
details
hear
wrong.
from our, yep, we will definitely hear from our great producer later. So thank you, Angela, for allowing me to host for the second time in a row, of course, with these wonderful normal crew. All right, now I am so excited to introduce our guest. She has decided to check us out for the very first time. She has a book out called Beyond the Wheelchair. We're going to interview her. I'm not sure when that'll happen. We are still going to put it on, but it's on the back burner for right now, but hopefully it will be soon. But for now, she is checking us out in the meantime, seeing what we do, listening to the flow of our podcast, and she got Zoom up on her phone and all that. I'm talking about Suwan and her hubby, David. Hey, guys. Welcome to our podcast. Wow. How are you guys feeling right now? You guys are happy to be on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Yeah, this is a free form show. It's not like ones that put you to sleep. We don't intend to put people to sleep. So, um, so we have our normal crew. I'm the head honcho. Well, I'm not the head honcho, but I'm the president of the podcast. Preston is our vice president, who always shows up late sometimes, but sometimes he does come in. Other times he shows up late, but for good reason too. Sometimes he has a meeting and other things, and what else? Hey, wait, you wanted to say something, David?
Yeah, she said hi. And
Oh, okay. Hi. Yep, and yeah, so we'll get into that later when we get into our. If we don't have any announcements, we'll get into our randomness. We'll talk about that. And yes, this is our normal episode. Last week was our anniversary episode, and it was a lot of fun. And sorry you missed that last one, but I gave you a shout out, Sawan, because I told the listeners that you would come on and kind of check us out, and now you're a part of the VC Network family as a participant and as a great listener. So we do, welcome you to the podcast. And and the rest of the crew are Salvis, Nora, Katie, Preston, Phil, George, and Angela, who is our great producer. And so in total, we have about 8. And yeah, that is quite a lot. 8 is quite a lot. So it it takes more than a village to get this podcast up and running. So, and we do have guest appearances from time to time, but usually we have normally for our normal crew for our normal crew it would be 8. So it's really that interesting. So do you so here's how we normally do announcements, which we are going to get to, but I figured since our guest Sawan is here, do you guys want to give a quick introduction so that people will know who you guys are? Let's go around the room. Let's start with uh, let's see. Let's start with Nora first. All right, Nora, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Nora Filter, and I'm with Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm as a podcast team member since 2000. 2020 January or February of 2023.
Yeah, she's been with us, and we didn't even know. It was actually a surprise. It was unexpected. She has not, uh, been on the show. She was a participant, but I didn't say anything until later, until someone who shall not be named, which we will not mention here, but someone, a former member who shall remain nameless or anonymous, has appointed her to be a team member. So, and that we'll leave it at that. So we won't get into any details. But that was a crazy time. But we're good now. Um, so yeah, thank you, Nora, for sharing that. All right, Katie, your turn for your intro. Katie. Oh, Katie has a while to unmute, so sometimes she has to unmute. There
Sorry
we
about
go.
that.
You're unmuted.
I was taking care of a text message. My name is Katie. I've been on, forget how long I've been on. Uh, it's been a while. Um, but I'm one of the team members.
Oh wow, yeah. It's been a while. I mean, you've been on for I don't even know how long. All right. Okay. So Katie, Nora, uh, Salvis, who's the backup mastermind of recording backup. Wait. Oh, this isn't. Yeah, Salvis, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, I'm Salvis. I'm proud to be a Visioncast team member since January 2024. I'm sometimes editing, sometimes hosting, sometimes making websites and Alexa skill and everything else. So yeah, I having really good time here.
Yeah, the website is still up and running. It just hasn't been updated. And if I, as we announced last week, we will soon be on Lady A devices everywhere. So pretty soon you'll be able to access us via our Lady A devices. Now is and have we oh gosh, I'm repeating myself. I'm like a broken record. um, we we forgot. I forgot to ask. Is that a separate skill? Or is that a skill of itself? I forgot to ask about that.
Yeah, well, like you can enable it from skill store on Alexa device. For now, it's in beta, and to add anyone who wants to join beta, and I just need your Alexa account email address.
Okay, yeah, but I think it's best for people to wait until it rolls out publicly so that everybody can access it at once. Because
Yeah,
it's really interesting. But I'm glad to, like I said, so we will be coming to A Lady devices real soon. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah. Okay, so our guest is here, Suwan, who, if you guys have not heard, she has a great book out. I highly recommend you uh, take a look at her book. We will have, we don't, we will interview her in the not too distant future, but she came to check us out. Swan, why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself? Not too much though. Just maybe share like a little bit of who you are and what do you do on your spare time. Just a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hi. My name is Suwan Quinn. I am 52 years old. I've been married for 25 years.
Wow.
I just got my book out called Beyond the Wheelchair: Life Story of Suwan Quinn. It's about my life story. I'm just so overwhelmed of
Yeah,
goodness of
that
God.
that is one word to describe it. If there's no other word to describe it, it's overwhelmed because you released your book and we they just had the church meeting, Echo Grace Church, which I've mentioned quite a few times on here. They recently had Sawan's book release signing, which some of my friends went to, including my mom and a couple of other folks. Um, they just had a grand old time. So if you've not checked it out, it's on Amazon. It's also on Kindle. I don't think it's on Bookshare, unfortunately. So
It, it
what?
is also in Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, Barnes. Yeah, Barnes. If you have a Barnes and Noble in your area, you can look it up. And uh,
Yeah.
we do.
And the author is her name is Murray Shore,
Yep.
and she goes to my church, and
Yep.
she volunteered to write the book for me.
Yeah, she is a great book author and she's a writer, so we may in the future have her on as well. We will talk more about that in the not too distant
Yeah.
future. So we will definitely have at it. But before we continue, I want to ask our original crew: does anyone have any announcements or? So here's what we do, Sawan. We do our announcements on our normal show, and then if we don't have any, we just get into randomness. And we do have two episodes. We have one which is our normal episode, then the second Tuesday of every week, which is next week, we have our performance portion of the show where we play not just performances, but we also have AI related content like AI songs, AI originals, stories, and just other related stuff. Sometimes I send stuff over, and we have a Dropbox that is specifically designed for the VC members. I'm not in the VC. I'm not in the VC Dropbox, but some of our team members have access to it, and I basically, well, all of us send the files, and it gets placed in the Dropbox folder for future playback. So if any, and we record whenever, so we don't have to worry about going live or setting a time code or anything like that. So this is a time where we normally get into our announcements, but since we had to introduce you to everybody, or at least everybody for now, you're gonna see the rest of them later as the show goes on. But we are going to go into announcements. So does anybody have any announcements? Let's start with Nora first. Nora, do you have any updates or announcements that you would like to share?
No real announcements, but I'm glad I'm sitting here nice and cool now.
Yeah, you told me that via text. I'm glad that I'm glad that that survived. I'm glad you were able to manage
Yep,
and
thank
everything is
you.
working. Yay. All right.
Yep, thank you too.
Katie, do you have anything? Any announcements?
Um, not not really, other than 2 more days until my birthday. My birthday's on July 3rd.
Oh, nice. Well, happy
Um,
birthday in
thank
Happy
you.
advance.
birthday!
Yes, yep. Some of our team members have birthdays, and we do.
What do
We
you
don't do it
say?
all the.
I thought you were asking me a
We
question. Sorry.
No, we sometimes we do birthday episodes, special occasions. Other times we just wish everybody happy birthday, whoever's birthday lands. We just do happy birthdays. Other times we just do normal episodes. All right, Salvis, do you have any announcements?
No, not really. Everything is fine here. It will be a bit warmer for a few days here in Riga, and yeah, I'm excited for student song and dance festival next week. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool. Yeah. A lot of things. Yeah. So Salvis, as you know, Salvis is one of our gurus, and we had several uh, interviews booked by him. And some interviews include what was her name that came on? Not Daniel Hollowell, but the other one that came after. Um, the one that
Liana Rodriguez.
Yes, that one. Yeah, we had her on afterwards, due to the success we had her on, and we kind of talked with her about her acting, and you know, so we not only have musicians on, but we also have like book authors. We also have people that are in the tech industry talking about new announcements, new product updates, and things like that. Uh, some some honorable mentions include Ron Miller from Vispero, Peter Tusick from Humanware. We had Samuel Green from Zoom Corporation. No, not to be confused with the Zoom app that we're using, but a different type of Zoom. It's a audio recording based company. They're headquartered originally out of Japan because they have a Japan headquarters, but they also have a U.S. headquarters in New York. And we recently had a reuniting with one of our old buddies, Mr. David Dunphy from The Beacon. We had him come on. He was a longtime friend of ours, and he's a really cool guy. But sometimes he does work on the station and other things. But he does intend to email us and let us know what's new with the station or whatever. So we had him on, and a couple of other people to be mentioned, and we also had a guest appearance by Anya Quinn, now Zapier. We might have her back on in the not too distant future to talk about her new apartment stay, and we might have her mom on in the future too. So Ariel, if you are listening, we might have you on because you do some great music, so we might have you on board. So, anyways, Yeah, so we had a couple of things on. So on to my announcement. Um, First off, my I will be getting the AirPods Pro second generation. My ears have been cleared up from the swim ear swimmer's ear. Basically, the water got clogged in the ear, and I had to stop wearing earbuds for a while, but now they're all fully recovered. I just have to be aware to not put my head in the ear for too the water in my ears for too long, otherwise it will clog even more and start back up again. But apart from that, I should be getting the AirPods Pro second generation soon, and when I do, you will definitely get a bonus episode of me unboxing them, testing them, trying out the new features, and of course, testing out the upcoming audio features in the AirPods Pro beta firmware, which is on iOS 26. And if it works very well, I might switch over them. Not all the time, but I might switch to them for future on the go podcast recordings when I'm not recording from my computer. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Uh, so that's gonna be rather interesting on that. Also, the winter recital, it's not here yet, but it is coming really soon. I'm actually in the process of getting some new songs ready for the upcoming recital. And one of them happens to be a duet with one of my new voice instructors. We're actually thinking of either doing a cover of uh, Gravity by John Mayer or something else. So we might see what is going on with that. I'll let you guys know what's happening. But apart from that, just the usual. So Juan, what about you? Since you're new, do you have anything to share with the podcast or anything before we get into randomness?
Yeah. I will be going on to vacation in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
In
Where?
July 14th to July 17th, we are going to
Mystics?
Mystic, Connecticut.
you're going to Connecticut. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Mystic.
Yeah, two
We are
of
going
my
to. Sorry. We
yeah, two of my
we're going.
comhead friends are going. My two of my comhead friends have already went to Scott and Lynn. They've went to they're in Austria. They're going to be there, and then they're gonna go to France, Germany, and then Europe. So they're gonna be
Ah,
traveling a lot throughout the next 2 weeks.
well,
So
we are going to aquarium to see the fish. The all different kind of fishes and sea lions and beluga whales and stuff like that. So I'm very
nice.
looking forward to going to that.
Oh, sweet. So as you guys, so yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else. All right, so yeah, so with that being said, if we don't have any other announcements, we will get into randomness. So one of the things that my friend's husband David does, which I'm very impressed. I actually found this out when I was visiting both of them, is that your hubby actually builds computers. Surprise! That's one of them. Your hubby builds computers.
Yes, he does.
Yep, he's very impressive because when I saw his computer, I'm like, holy smokes! Like how like he builds like the core uh, hardware portion of a computer. So he's a computer junkie.
He's
He's a
really good with building things with the woods too.
oh yeah, he's a wood builder. Yeah, he's good with building woods. Um, so yeah, he's good at building stuff. So it's really impressive. So since we're here, we're gonna probably go around the room, and what I usually do is ask people how their week has been. So let's start off with the original original members first. Let's start with, let's go forward actually. Let's go to Katie and then Nora and Salvis. So Katie, you're first.
My week has been pretty good. Um, just been raining a whole lot here. Um, and not too much going on.
Oh, that's it? Oh gosh, that was fast. All right, Nora, how about you? How has your week been so far?
So far this week has been really good, and I've been joining the American Council of the Blind virtual convention. And
Oh
even
yeah,
though I
that's
didn't,
right. Yes, yes, yes. It is convention season, y'all. So if you've not checked it out, you only have 1 week left to catch it, and then after that, it's over until next year when they meet up in St. Louis. So
yep,
be sure to check them out next week. ACB stands for American Council of the Blind, for those of you that don't know. They're a really good organization. I'm a member of it, and some of my other friends are, including Nora.
yep,
And we kind of just love to hang out and stuff like that. It's a really nice. It's really cool, but it's expensive. It's expensive, and we actually got off with one of our good members, Belle, who it's her birthday today as well. So happy birthday to Belle. Belle, if you're listening to this, we want to wish you all a happy birthday on the podcast. And hopefully you will have a good time at the convention. And I know several people are going, including Tomcat, uh, Monica, who lives in Dallas. No, no, not Dallas. No, she lives in Houston. Houston. She lives in Houston, and a couple of others as well. So hopefully you guys can, stream the events live. And all right,
yeah.
Salvis.
And
Oh, go
sorry,
ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Noah.
okay, happy birthday, Katie. Wait, 2 more days early, and hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Katie, one of our other members. Yeah. So, let's see. Salvis, how about you? How's your week been?
Oh, my week has been good. I was writing a lot. I really enjoy writing. Then I was testing some Gemini coding tools, and yeah, that kind of stuff. Really fun time.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. It's really interesting. For me, my week's been good. I went walking today with Cecilia outside. It was very nice out. What else did I do? Music lessons, and that's about it, really. I didn't do that much. I just went out and I had uh, chicken cutlets and not macaroni and cheese. Chicken cutlets and uh, mashed potatoes. I had chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes for dinner, and and then
Yummy.
yeah, yeah, and then my niece stopped in for a visit. She's gonna come actually tomorrow as well, but then starting next Monday, she's gonna go to summer camp. So um, it's that time of year where she goes to summer camp, which is really interesting. Um, what about you, Sawan? How has your week been?
Oh, it's been really good. I got to get physical therapist coming starting today. Well, last week we had physical therapist and no OT therapist came to evaluate me. So I had to get up early. I'm not really morning person. I like to sleep in. but
Yeah.
yeah, but
Sleeping is.
it's been good. It's been very nice out, and I've been, going outside, talking to my neighbors, and I'm very sociable. So I like to social with my neighbors.
Nice. That's that's really that is really cool. Um so
Um,
yeah, our podcast is it has grown. We celebrated 4 years last week. You were not there, but it
Oh,
was
good.
yeah, we celebrated 4 years last week. It was
JC,
huh? What?
I'm going to leave. If I'm not back, um, I'm gonna leave. Because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I might be back on. I might not be back on. I don't know. I just wanted to let you know that I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Okay,
back.
Katie. Bye.
All
Do
right.
you want to
See
do
ya.
your shout outs just in case if you're not back or
I'll. I might. I might come back on. I don't know.
oh, okay. Well, just let us know if you log off for whatever reason. Just text us in the chat. But yeah, we were on. We've been on for 4 years, and yeah, our podcast has been like growing. It's been like growing super fast. We had like fun episodes, and yeah, we had like different highlights of different people on the podcast. Like I said, we had interviews and randomness, and it's a free flowing episode. So do you Suwan, do you have any questions for the team? Because you're new here, so do you have any questions for the team? I mean, you can ask whatever.
So do you guys talking, or do you guys sometimes, what do you guys do normally?
Uh, it depends. Salvas, do you want to tell them, or because I might make a mistake if I mess up. Do you want to tell them what do you want to tell Salvas? I mean, not Salvas, your Salvas. You do, do you do you do you want to tell our guest Sawan what we do on the podcast? Just a brief synopsis of what we do.
Yeah, well, actually, that's what we do. Today we have a really tiny crowd because I don't know, where's everyone else? Even Preston is not showing up. Um, George is not calling in. Donald's not calling in. Phil is
Yeah,
not calling
usually
in.
we had our yeah we usually have our normal crew because it's normally packed.
I
We have
don't
like
know what's
about
happening there
eight.
on the West Coast.
We have
Hmm.
about eight. I would say
Yeah,
eight. Usually eight.
So
yeah.
how you been this podcast been going on? How
Uh,
many years?
four.
Oh, 4 years. Tell JC
Huh?
more how it all started. You are one who can talk about this.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, so I started this. Actually, no. Yeah, it was me and Preston who started this. We started in 2021 when we had nothing to do. I mean, I was kind of bored, so um, I called up
Oh,
Preston and
because
said,
of
"Hey."
pandemic.
I called up Preston and I said, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And I'm like,
Mm.
"Okay, which one? What do you want to do?" I was like, let's do one, because we've always been hosting, so why not we do like a show called, it was originally called Vision Cast with JC and friends, but since there were too many people added, we decided to kind of, you know, we've gone through, a lot of rebranding changes, and when Angela came, I'm sure she will explain more later when she comes back on, but we expanded quite a lot, and we changed the name to Visioncast. We still kept it Visioncast with JC and friends, but then we officially rebranded in 2024 officially when we became known as the Visioncast Network, and to this day we have we have interviews. Um, at the time of this recording, we have. Hold on, let me grab the episode. Oops. Let me see. We have. Let me pull up the number here.
295.
You're right, but let me just double check. Let me see. Okay, so we have, as of now, we have. Yep, we have 294, but by the time we put this episode up, we're going to be 295. As
Yes,
soon as. Oh,
and here is Angela.
yep, Angela is here. Hey, Angela,
Hello.
you're back.
Hi everyone. Sorry I was late. I was babysitting my nephew.
Yeah,
My sister was at a job interview and her boyfriend had to go to work, so I was babysitting the baby for a little bit. So I gave the hosting duties temporarily to Salvis so that I could babysit him.
yeah, that's really cool. I was just telling our guest, Suwan is here, by the way. I just got done telling her that we have so far we have 294 episodes. We've recorded 294 episodes.
Oh,
but
that's
by the time
awesome.
this one gets posted, it'll be 295. We're almost up to 300.
That's great. Hi,
That's a
Swan. I'm
huge
Angela.
milestone.
Hi, Angela. Nice meeting you.
Angela
Nice
is
meeting
the Angela is the chief, the all-round girl who wears many hats.
I'm the producer. We'll just keep it
Yes.
simple. I'm the producer.
She's just she's the producer. Yeah,
I'm the executive producer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I just put my book out, Angela. If you wanna buy it and read it, that would be great. It's called Beyond the Wheelchair: Story of Life of Suwan Quinn.
oh, that's cool, Swan. So where are you from? Actually, I'm gonna get Philip and Donald on because they're coming late too because of me. But where are you from, Swan?
Oh,
I'm from South Korea originally. I came to America in 1986.
Oh, in 1986. Okay.
Yes. So back then I was 14 years old. I'm in
You
the
were
wheelchair.
14.
I never walked in my life.
Oh,
I have something called dystonia.
dystonia?
Yes. Dystonia is like a lot like a city, but it's a bit different. City is it's while in the mother's womb, the umbilical cord wrapped around the baby's neck, and there's a lack of oxygen in the brain that causes
Oh, yes.
But dystonia is two ways to get it. One way is you get from the genetically from the family members, or you can get head trauma. When I got it from head trauma when I was a baby.
You got it from head trauma. Oh, okay.
So
Let me.
if you get the book, it will tell you exactly what happened to me.
Okay, well it's really nice to meet you, and you seem like you've adapted pretty well. Are you blind as well, or just in a wheelchair?
No, I just cannot walk, and I have a spasms on my legs and my arms. So it gets worse as I get older. But
it gets worse as you get older, so it's progressive. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Okay.
husband, we been married over 25 years now.
Oh,
So-
awesome. I gotta call 2 other guests and bring them on. So let me just grab them real quick. You guys can all chat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the randomness part now. We just got done sharing announcements, so you didn't miss that much. So while we're getting our other guests on the line, the other 2 participants that we'll introduce shortly, um, uh, let's see, what else have I been doing for the week? I haven't been doing that much. Yesterday, Sunday, I was serving in Washingtonville, and I forgot to tell y'all that this summer my home church, Echo Grace Church, the Washingtonville campus, they're going to be upgrading their audio equipment. That won't happen till the summer though. They're going to upgrade both their lighting equipment and their audio equipment. Microphone wise, they are upgrading to Shure Wireless systems. Yep, they are getting the Shure Wireless brand of wireless mics, and they're going to currently what they have now is Sennheiser, the Sennheiser wireless system.
Okay.
They're
Hey, Angela.
There's Donald.
There's Donald.
Hey, y'all. Hey, guess what, Angela? I got some disappointing news from George.
What?
What happened?
He had ribs tonight, and he said he's only going to give you the bones.
Ah, dang
Well,
you!
Tell him that he is an ugly, moldy raccoon.
Did you get the message? Did you get
Yeah,
it?
George. I said, George, what do you have for supper? And he says ribs, and I said, oh, Angela and I would want some. And he says, well, he'll give you the bones.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Why the bone? But the bones though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's basically the. So yeah, Donald, we have a special guest. This is my friend Suwan. Suwan, this is Donald. He is one of our facilitators from Super Hit Mix Radio that plays our show for us.
Hi, Donald.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Nice
doing
to meet
great.
Good.
Yep,
Glad to
that's
meet you.
Donald. Yep,
Nice to meet you too.
He's one of the go-to guys. He does our show. He started with us. When, Angela? Do you remember when he started syndicating our show? Oh wait. I think she's getting Phil. Okay, I'm waiting for her to come back so that Sawan just got done sharing a little bit about herself with Angela. She just got done sharing, that she's in a wheelchair. She just released a new book, Donald. Not sure if you heard, but she also released a book as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's called Beyond the Wheelchair: The Life of Suwan Quinn. Is that correct? I think I got that right.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep. It's not in audio form, unfortunately, as of yet, but I'm hoping that it will be soon. In fact, if I
So where are you from?
Yeah.
Me?
Go ahead.
I'm from
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from South Korea originally.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I came to America in 1986.
86. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
But I can still speak Korean. I can read Korean, write Korean.
Oh, okay.
I speak fluently in Korean and fluently in English. I can write English and read English, and so God gave me a lot of gifts. I'm also an artist.
Oh, okay. You paint or do you draw?
Well, I draw, but then unfortunately my condition gotten worse. So right now I cannot really draw with a pencil. But now I can draw on a tablet with my fingertips.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. That's
That's cool that God gave you those talents, and of course you like to write too, I guess, huh?
Well, God, I think when like special talent to people, God gives extra gifts.
Yes.
Yeah, like I used to play harmonica. I'm good with music. I'm good at drawing. I'm good at
Oh,
speaking.
okay.
I have a very outgoing personality, so I am very, very blessed, and I'm overwhelmed by love of God.
That's great because we need that. We need God's presence in our life at all times.
Yes,
He is
we did.
definitely a Christian. If you didn't know, he is definitely a
Yes.
100%. He's
I'm
definitely
a
100%.
Christian since I was 25 years old.
Oh, okay. So, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do. I have a big older two sisters and one younger brother.
Okay, are they in Korea or are they here?
They're here. They live in New York City.
Oh, New York City. Okay, wow. I have a brother, and he's the only one I've got as my brother. He's younger than me, and he lives
Okay.
in Baltimore.
Oh, okay. My whole family
Yeah, have you ever
lives
been to Baltimore, Maryland?
Huh?
Have you ever been to Baltimore, Maryland?
No, I haven't.
No. Okay, well that's where he lives.
But my family lives in Queens.
Oh, Queens, New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I live in Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
also go there.
You have you ever been to Beaumont?
No, I always wanted to
No.
go there. Like,
Oh, okay. Have you ever been to Houston?
no.
No. No. Okay. Yeah, Houston's 80 some miles from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have been California, San Francisco.
Oh, you're in
And
California? Okay.
I have been, and
I call that earthquake. I call that earthquake land.
yeah.
You call that
And
what? Earthquake? What?
I have been Reno, Nevada.
Reno, Nevada. Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh
I
wow.
have been Mystic, Connecticut. I have been Poconos and New York City, and here I live in Newark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, yeah. It's the Hudson Valley area. Basically, it's technically Hudson Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really far off distance from here, but I actually just got done telling the listeners that her husband David actually is very impressive at building computers.
Yes, he is.
He builds computers. Did you know that, Donald? I don't know if you know that.
Oh, what's that? What was that?
I was telling the listeners before you jumped on that David, Sawan's husband, builds computers.
Oh, he does. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a computer builder. He builds like hardware. He does the hardware type of stuff.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And he also good in building with woods. He built my ramp for my wheelchair when we moved into our house.
Oh, okay.
So he's really good. He's a very good handyman.
Very good. Yeah.
He's a very good handy.
Augment C cleaner logo. Tilt status button expanded.
Your speech is on, Donald. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Hey,
Oh, there's
Hey,
Phil. Hey,
Phil.
Phil. There we go.
hey, guys.
Hey, Bill.
Now we have at least
Happy
half of
4th
the
of
crew here.
July week.
We have half of the
Happy
crew
4th of
here.
July. Let
Yes,
me
yes.
turn on original sound now. Now that I have our guests here.
Yep. I turned mine on way before we started recording, and it's a good thing that I did. So yep,
Thank you, Salvis, for taking over for me.
You're welcome.
now we have two backups. We have the main producer and our backup in case something goes wrong or if there's an emergency.
Well, I'm still going to edit regardless, but it's nice to know we have a
but
backup.
for recording, basically for recording, you still
Yeah.
had to edit, but for recording, it's
Yeah.
generally. So yeah, Phil, in case you haven't heard, we have a special guest. We have Suwan, who is from my home churches, actually checking us out. Suwan, this is Phil from California.
Yes, this is
Hello.
Philip, my boyfriend.
Yep.
Hello, nice meeting you. My name is Suwan.
Hey, Sawan. Nice to meet you.
Originally from South Korea, right? I get that right?
Yeah. Yes, you
Yep,
got
South
that right.
Korea, now Newburgh. So she lives in Newburgh. She actually doesn't live that close to us, and she doesn't live that close to where I live. And me and Cecilia, we actually stopped by her house, and her apartment's very nice. And I
It's a
just got
house.
done. House. House. So I just got done telling Donald that her husband David builds computers. Did you know that, Angela?
Nice.
That's nice. Maybe he can build me one.
I don't know. I don't know if that could be arranged though.
I mean, if you ask him, he will. He actually stepped out for a minute. He went to the store to get something.
Oh.
Does he
That's
build just
good.
Windows? Does he build Mac? I mean, what is he?
Basically, he orders the parts for the computers through the internet. Like he orders them, and then when they get home, he just builds the hardware computer.
Yeah, that
Oh,
includes the
cool.
CPU, the
So,
RAM board.
how much does he charge to build one? Does he
Um,
charge a lot of money?
no, he doesn't really. He does it for his friends sometimes for free, and he does it for himself and for me. So
Aw.
he's a very nice guy. I mean, I'll love you guys to meet him sometime because
That would be
he
awesome to meet him. Maybe when he comes back from the store, if we're still recording.
Yeah,
yeah, I hope
I miss having a desktop computer. The last time I had one was in 2010? No, 2008. That was the last time I had a desktop computer before I
Oh,
moved
wow.
on to a
but the
full-size
thing is that
laptop.
he is very shy person. He's quiet. He's very reserved. But I am totally the opposite of him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm extrovert. Phil,
Yeah,
I think is.
I am loud.
Yeah,
I'm talkative. I'm very sociable, outgoing. But he's like he has to be like on laid back and stay behind.
He's very
uh,
yeah, I'm
silent,
very sociable
basically.
myself.
yeah. Well,
Philip,
I like
he's the quiet one.
yes, he's a quiet one, and I'm the like a spotlight hugger.
I'm the loud one. I have a naturally loud voice, and it's like sometimes I forget when my nephew is sleeping, and then my voice is really loud, and my sister's like, "Dude, didn't I just tell you he's sleeping?" I'm like, "Oh, right."
Yeah, because you
I
Right.
have a
I
nephew,
also
David.
took some acting classes when I was in college.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
George said he has a file to play. I don't. He says his weather has been really bad, so he's probably not gonna be on. which is a bummer because it'd be really nice for him to meet you. But
Yeah, it would be pretty interesting to, but
I mean, if
unfortunately
he
that
calls,
happens.
I
Icky.
gave. I mean, the invitation's open if he calls. I mean, he's done that before. Says he's gonna take the time off, and then he ends up calling later. So I mean, anything's
Yeah, he
possible with
does.
him.
He does intentionally call, but when he calls,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
usually make fun of him.
Anything like jokingly, not to hurt him, but
Yeah,
anything's
not yeah,
possible with
yeah, yeah.
him. You don't know
So
with
yeah,
George. You don't know with him. He's anything's possible with him.
we are basically out of this world. We used to have two versions. We used to have a family friendly and an unedited, but we decided not to do that. We decided to do an all in one show. So if
Okay.
you hear stuff
Eh,
that's just take
well,
it with a grain of. Yeah, Angela will explain it because I
I
don't want to get
usually try
misleading.
to do a discretionary warning, but sometimes I forget.
Yeah,
But Preston always marks it as explicit anyway, so he always puts
yeah,
the flag up. It when we do explicit, he always does that.
yeah.
So
When we do content, that's not suitable for younger viewers.
this
The
this
only
show
time we do
contains
that.
content that may not be suitable for younger viewers, especially little infants named David. Listener discretion is advised.
Little infants. Little infants. Oh, how
Yeah,
cute.
my nephew's name is David also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like it's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like David. The by the way, the recordings you did put them in there, which I do applaud the recordings from the Florida trip. However, they were not in stereo, surprisingly, and I think the reason being is you had to record them from your phone.
No, it wasn't stereo, JC. It played through stereo headphones.
Not the.
It I listened to it.
Oh! You know what? You know why? I had Beats headphones and it switched to mono. That's probably why it wasn't playing through the
Eh,
regular headphones. That's why. It
that's
was on
I
Bluetooth
mean,
mode.
I listened to it. I'll listen again, but they sounded like they were in stereo. But yeah, I had to record on the
I'll
phone,
replay it.
which
I'll replay it again from the
it could have
regular
been. The
headphones.
thing
Yeah,
is, though, when
because
I did the screen recorder with my Pixel, and I
right,
just found out yesterday that the microphone records in mono. I'm like, what the hell? I was kind of like, what the hell is this? So
that's
it's yeah,
normal. Bummer. But at least the recordings got in
they
stereo.
were in there. They were
Okay,
in there, and the
I'll I
performances were
will I will
stereo.
I will play them again. It's probably because it's on my end. It's not your end. It's my end because what happened was
Yeah,
when you connect the headphones and you use and you use them with a Mac, the audio switches to mono.
yeah.
Don't know why, but whatever.
I don't know. That's strange,
That's
but
Apple's doing, but it's weirdness. But hey, at least you got it in. That's all that matters. But
eh,
you know.
but
Anyway,
Hmm.
um, what?
I have a
So
question
Phil,
for this.
oh, okay, go. Yeah, go ahead, Suwan. What you have?
What do you guys hobbies? What do you guys like to do for hobbies?
oh,
Oh,
like
that's a good
oh, for
one.
fun? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're very random. We tease each other nonstop. I'm in audio
Yeah.
production. I've been doing audio production since 2008, so I'm I'm really good at producing and stuff. Um,
Do
and
you
my
like movies?
what?
Do you guys like to watch movies?
Yeah, we watch
No,
movies.
not
Um,
not me.
Philip and I, we watch movies. We watch TV, and
Okay.
George
Mm-hmm.
does too. But yeah, George isn't here right now. I should play that file from him. Where did I put my phone at? Here it is. Why don't I play it real quick before I forget?
Oh yeah, the message from George.
Yeah, let me play that real quick. Hang on just a
Yeah, before
second.
you forget, because we're ranting here, so let's yeah, so yeah, we'll get continue the rant after we play this recording. We do have a recording sent from George, who is another participant of ours, and he will make it. sometimes, but if he does, that's great. But sometimes we like to tease him, as we said earlier. So,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna listen to this recording real quick, and then we will continue with our rant.
Okay, share audio is on. Let me grab that file real fast. Let's see. Let me just go into our folder real quick and grab it. Oh, went too far. That's the only problem about doing it from this phone, from a phone. It just takes longer than usual. All right, George and Angela. Let me scroll. Hang on just a second. Okay, these are the videos. Let me just find his file. Uh-huh. Let me just find it here. And I'm just scrolling past all our shows here. All right. Oh, these are. I'm just grabbing it. Okay, that wasn't quite it yet. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this it? No, that's not it. Almost. Let's see, C4. Here it is, VC File Tonight's Show. All right, this is from George. I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Here we go.
Hey, Visioncast team, it's George here. I'm probably not on the Tonight Show because we have storms in the area, yay. But I wanted to make sure I came on here and said to Katie, happy birthday, and many more to come. You're awesome. And a great friend in general, of course. And enjoy the show. And please check out our shows Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday morning, Thursday night, Music Mayhem. Simply enjoy, and back to you, loveliness, Angela. Mwah.
Yep, and happy birthday to Katie.
Yep, happy birthday, Katie. We've already mentioned. Yeah, so that's Curious George. I mean George. That's I don't know why I said that, but that I. But he is sometimes curious in some ways because he's funny, you know.
Oh, curious all the time.
Somewhat he's like, Andrew. How do you put it? Is he like? I think he's more laid back and relaxed, but funny at the same time.
What was that?
I'm I'm sorry.
I was someone. What were you asking? Someone will repeat the question. What were you asking?
No, I was not. I was just commenting that I love to joke around and
Oh, yeah.
I love to laugh with people.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, so does
Yeah.
George and the others. We love to
Yeah,
joke.
we're very much. We joke around a lot in our group, don't we, Phil?
Yeah, we like joking around and stuff like that. But back to our the question
Yep.
about hobbies. Angela, were you finished with your hobby thing? Because you were about to finish before you played that file.
Yeah.
The quick message.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finished.
You know, one of my favorite hobbies is definitely playing video games, helping out with my mom, and just love to hang out with my dearest, beautiful Angela.
I.e., he loves to ignore his dearest, beautiful Angela and not message her
Hey.
and not make surprises for her. Slacker.
I'm the only one that gives Angela great attention. I do text her.
Not like George and Phil, not.
My
Hey.
husband, my husband loves playing video games as well.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
Yes,
Yeah.
he has World of Warcraft, and he has superhero city of superheroes. I
Oh,
used
That's
that's
to
cool.
cool.
work.
He has
Yeah, I
Discord on
used
his computer. When I checked his computer, he had Discord on there.
he has
Nice.
games on their computer, and sometimes I'm like, "Honey, I need help," and he goes, "Hang on, 1 minute," and turns into 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into 10 minutes. I'm like, "Honey, I need you now." Goes like, "Okay."
Yeah,
So
but have yeah. Speaking
yeah,
of games, if you guys heard that Fortnite returned to the App Store, don't know if you saw that.
oh, okay. I didn't see them yet, but
Yeah, I don't do Fortnite, but I heard it's a very good
oh, the
app.
game. I never played that game, but I used to play World of Warcraft and City of Superheroes. I love that game, City of Superheroes, because I cannot walk, but in that game, my character can run fast. They can fly. They can be invisible. They can have a super strength. So it's like I used to love that game. But I grew out of it, so I'm not playing with that anymore.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Eh,
let's see who else. Let's see who else. Okay, Angela went. Phil went. Donald, how about you? What are your hobbies?
I like to write, of course, and of course I write Christian books. I write internet marketing books. I also run Super Mix Radio, which is run right here from right here in my apartment. I run that all the time, so I'm busy doing that. So mainly it's writing and going to church and running the radio station.
Mm.
Oh, cool. All right, how about you, Nora? Nora, what happened? Oh, uh, let me check the Zoom room to see if she's here. Ah, dadgummit. Uh, no. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Well, Nora is here, but her audio is muted. Um,
Maybe she stepped away.
oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. No, no, it was Nora. Um, oh, wait, did she say that? I think it was. Oh, you're referring. Oh. All right.
Maybe
While
Nora
we
stepped
wait
away.
for. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I didn't see the chat. My alerts were turned off. All right, let's go to Salvis then. Salvis, how about you? What do you like to do?
Well, as I said, I like writing. I usually write fiction, long form, episodic stories. Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And as I said, I play with AI. I make websites. I make apps. All that kind of stuff. I love doing research. Of course, I like also reading books, but lately I'm so busy with all that stuff I like. I don't have time for reading books. I have like, I know what, more than 20 books I should read. So,
You
yeah.
know, You and my husband will get along very well because he's writing comic books right now, and I'm drawing his character.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what about you, Sawan? Since you're a guest, why don't you tell us and the listeners what you like to do on your spare time?
I love watching movies from Max and Prime Video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love watching the TV dramas too. Right now I'm watching Downton Abbey.
Oh,
Have you guys?
Downton Abbey?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good movie. That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
It's also
Downton Abbey.
TV drama, TV series. Before the movie, they made movies out of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So my
That's
husband,
awesome.
I love that show so much that my husband bought it in Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, that was sweet of him.
Yeah. So he bought me those series and the movies and everything.
That's so cool. So, how long have you been with him?
We dated before we married. We dated 1 year, and then he proposed to me, and then we waited for another year, and we got married. We got married in 1999, September 2nd. No, not September, October 2nd.
Oh wow! So you're almost at 6 years. Actually, not 6 years. Hang on. Why am I saying 6 years? You married in '99. You're almost September is in 2 months. So
No,
it's 25.
well, actually,
So yeah,
October 2nd.
almost 26. Almost 26 years.
Yes, almost. He's a great guy. He loves God. He has deep faith in God. Like me. We met at the church. So
Oh, well, that's great. That's great.
and I mean, it wasn't like I used to walk before we got married. I was still in a wheelchair, but he chose me to be his wife. So not many guys does that. And I dated a lot of guys before him.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, even people like, a lot of guys don't want to choose blind people because they think, oh, it's a burden. I'm going to have to care for them. They don't
Yeah.
realize that blind people are independent. I mean, I watched my nephew for 2 hours earlier today, and then I watched him again for like another 45 minutes, so close to 3 hours with him. And I do everything by myself. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I can't do things on my own.
Yes, true.
Yeah. I had my first ever boyfriend, now ex. Yeah, I found out he only really wanted me out of pity. He didn't really have feelings. But Philip, now I'm a spiritualist. I'm in an open relationship. George is my other boyfriend. Now George is blind, but Philip can see, and he hasn't kicked me to the curb yet.
Okay.
He hasn't given the
I'm
"she's
not
too
going
blind"
to.
speech. I'm getting rid of her.
No. Angela's has been the best amazing girlfriend ever. So I love church on the door always.
Mhm.
I ain't leaving her.
Even if she's
My-
blind.
Even if you're blind, I'm not leaving you. I love you, my sweetness.
I love you.
You were gonna say something, someone. What were you gonna say?
What was that, Suwan?
I used to work at the summer camp.
Oh, cool.
Well, I grew up in. It's called back then it was called Hopetown. they were like a small Christian group home for handicapped children and adults. And
Oh wow.
I was residency there for 6 years, and then I moved out when I graduated from high school, and then I moved out from there, and I had my own apartment, and I went to Texas Community College, and my curriculum was art, commercial
Oh.
art.
Oh wow.
So I don't know how I did that. It's like when I was younger, I was very independent. Even though I was in the power chair, um, I was carrying this portfolio and toolbox and trying to navigate my wheelchair throughout the campus. It was very hard, but I went through that, and now I'm thinking back. It's like, wow, how did I do that?
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, and I used to work at the summer camp, same place when I was growing up. Um, I was working for handicapped children and adults. Um, my campus were some campus were blind, and some campus were mentally challenged. I had two
Oh.
girls, yeah, two girls every year. I used to work there for 9 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was the best time of my life. Well, actually, best time of my life was in my high school years and when I got married.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure you got a really nice guy. He's a hell of a
yeah,
catch, huh? You love him?
I, yes, I did. I am so blessed, and sometimes you really believe in God. God just
Yeah,
gives you blessings upon blessings, and
exactly.
that's that's not because what we do or what we did, but this is His choice. He chose to love us first and give us blessings first, right?
Oh,
Stacy.
hang on, I'm getting a call. Let me see who. Oh,
Everything
I'm
else good,
here.
sweetness?
I think she had to get our other participant on the line because I think we had someone come in or something happened on
Wonder
there.
who it is. Could it be a George? Could it be a Donald?
Donald is here.
I
Yeah,
think she
I'm
got
here
just.
already.
I think
And it
she
could be
just got
George.
a phone call.
Oh, phone call.
Oh,
Oh,
here it
jeez.
is. Here he is.
Oh,
I,
that
I
Oh,
told you
is
he
he
might
still on?
call.
surprise!
Is he still on?
Did Katie come on, guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
she
that
Yeah,
were
Katie.
in the
Yeah,
beginning.
Katie did come on. Yeah.
is she still
Okay,
around, or did
here's
she?
back.
No, she left.
No, she.
Okay, here's this
Yeah.
playback. Head birthday to Katie.
Yeah, she said
Yes.
she may
We,
come
we,
back on later, but she said it depends because she was having when she last said she it was gonna have dinner.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, head birthday to
Yeah,
Katie. I'm more
but I
talk
did
earlier about
introduce her and everything, so we're good.
thing.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
I was hoping to call you a moldy raccoon on the show and talk about how Philip is the only boyfriend and he's the king.
Oh
But
Yeah,
no,
no.
you're
that's it. So that's it. Okay, well, I encourage everyone. I know this is past time, so I encourage everyone on the group right now to check out the museum tomorrow morning. I encourage everyone to check that show out. It's a must hear. That's all I'm gonna say.
My
If
husband
you
did
don't check
that.
it out, you lose.
Oh, perfect. Well,
What?
oh, George, we want to meet you to someone who's really inspirational. It's JC's friend. What?
That's one of my friends. Yep, that's Suwan. Suwan, this
Is
is
it
George.
is it Sawan or is it Shawan?
Suwan.
Oh,
Sawan.
Hello, George. How are you?
This is
Hello.
Sawan. Sawan. This is my other boyfriend, George.
Pleasure.
I.e. the
How are
loser
you?
boyfriend. No,
Bull.
I
How
kidding.
are you? This is
My-
our sense of humor. It's very dark and very twisted. We're a goofy group.
Well, now you've met both my boyfriends. I have 2 boyfriends and 1 girlfriend. I'm in an open relationship. And then George and Philip and I are all dating the other girl too. So, yeah, we
Yep.
have a little.
The papa.
It's different, but Sowan was just telling us she's from South Korea. She's in a wheelchair.
Oh, awesome.
So Sowan, I meant to
Okay.
ask you now that we have George because he has CP, but he can walk and move all his parts except the naughty ones. No,
Hey, I can do. They do quite well, but that's beside
kidding.
the point.
I'm kidding. I'm just giving it out.
This is our sense of humor.
Yeah,
we
but what I was
also
gonna
dog.
what I was gonna ask you, Sowan, is can you walk because George can walk short distances. Can you walk at all? Can you move any part of your body at all?
I cannot walk at all, but yeah, I can move my legs around. I can move my arms around. I have all the feelings, but I cannot walk.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the condition called that you had, Sowan?
It's called dystonia.
Dystonia.
Yes.
Okay, so this is, I guess, it affects muscles, probably, is how somebody would think. I'm not
He's
sure.
asking if it affects the muscles.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Spasms.
Okay. Okay, I have seizures also, so I'm kind of, yeah, I get the kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she was telling us about her husband. They're married for almost 26 years.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And you're
Did you
going
say
to
he just
love
got
this,
back?
George. Oh.
Yes, he just got back from the store.
If he wants to come on, he's more than welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right now putting the stuff away. I think he'll be come here soon.
Okay.
All right, cool.
What were you gonna say, JC?
I was about to say, George, you're gonna be impressed. Her hubby builds computers.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah, that's why I want to see how much it would cost for him to build me one. Because
$1,000 billion gazillion dollars.
No. No.
Freaking laser beam.
It's not gonna
A
cost that
laser,
much,
giant
I mean,
laser. A
depending
giant
on the
laser
hardware.
from Austin Powers.
What was that, Swan?
I just told my husband that you want him to build your computer.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, she's very cool. It's awesome.
Wait, Angela.
Angela, yes.
Where do you live?
What was that?
Where do you live?
I live in Seattle. Well, if I'm being technically correct, it's Kent, which is a suburb of Seattle, in Washington State.
Oh, okay. So, whenever you get a chance to come to New York, stop by and maybe
yeah.
Yeah, maybe he'll build
Right.
your computer.
Well, I was gonna see if I could send him money and he could ship it.
Did you hear that? He said for you to come here.
Yeah, that's okay then. It's going to.
So,
I mean, going
I
to
don't
New
know how
York is. I'd love to travel. I just don't have that kind of money right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Make
We
some
would
money.
love
Make
to
some
have a
money.
Vision Cast reunion in New York.
One
That
day
would be
we
cool.
will. One day I will come to New York and stop by.
Yeah, you can stop by my place and we could do a Vision Cast reunion from my studio, Angela.
That would be
That'd be
nice.
awesome. those are super part of the shows. Like everyone's from over. Like you have Preston's from where I'm on location, like our area. You have JC's New York. You have yours in places like the whole podcast
We're all
stuff
over.
out.
We're all over the country, and actually all over the world because Salvis
Yeah.
is global. We
Yes,
were just in the
Salvis is-
U.S. until Salvis joined our team.
Yep, Salvis is from Latvia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We want to expand it to make it more global. We would love
Yeah.
people, more international people, to join our team. I just
Well,
haven't really found
you're
anyone.
originally from South Korea, Suwan,
Well.
so that counts actually, because you're originally from South
Yep.
Korea. So that
That,
works.
that does count.
Yep.
Even if you were just here for an episode or two, or it does count.
Well,
Well, it's
you're
so
welcome
nice
to
to
the
meet
show.
you.
I did tell her about it. I told her that I would promise that I would send her the link, and here she is. She's now
Yep.
she is
Awesome.
considered a part of the Vision Cats family as a participant.
Yeah, if you want, she's welcome on anytime.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're welcome anytime,
We
Swan.
have emails. Email us and stuff. We tease on there. We joke around there.
You're welcome to join us anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, we have a mailing list as well. So if you want the link, the mailing list, I will
Yeah,
send
it's
it
quite
to
fun.
you.
We joke around.
I
Echo, turn on bedroom light.
Oh, what's it?
probably can
Oh,
come on next week.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Awesome.
But like 2 weeks after 1 week after that, I'll be able to because we're going away on vacation.
Okay. Well, that's
oh, you
awesome.
will be
Yeah,
able
you
to
have a
join
great.
us.
In a couple
You
weeks,
will-
she said she's on going on vacation.
Okay. You will be
Awesome,
able to
great.
join us again next week, right? You were able to come on
No,
next week.
she said not next week. She said
Okay,
in 2
never mind.
weeks.
All right, never mind. Okay.
No. I said I'll come on next Tuesday. But after that,
Okay, nice to meet you. Not. But
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you'll be here next Tuesday, which will be our talent show day. But then you won't be able to come on the following Tuesday. I got it.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I thought, yeah. Okay.
pretty cool. Awesome.
So what do we do on talent show?
I mean, we pretty much
Songs,
perform
anything comes down.
songs, poetry,
Anything.
any
AI.
kind of talent. AI, of course, because AI is the best and George is the worst.
Hey. Yeah, we play AI stuff. We play a lot of AI stuff. Some include Pupotino Road.
Yeah, that's where
That's not-
George
that's not
lives.
AI. I do not.
No, that's a
You
song
do.
that an AI generator created.
Yep. It is now
We have
6:30.
tours of it.
Just to
that's
keep an eye
right.
on the
Yep.
time.
Yep, 9:30 East Coast time.
Yep. So that's awesome.
So
just
while we're
Yeah.
continuing on randomness, have any of y'all tried the Lady A Plus service?
Yes, I have.
I have too. Mom
How's it?
invited me to it. Nah. It's okay, but it's the same.
It's let me help.
Yeah, go
Because the thing is it's a beta,
You help.
so it's buggy.
ahead. Okay.
It's buggy because it's early access, it's a beta. It's not fully there yet. I joined the early access program. So it's a beta. There's some of the stuff that I was able to do before I can't do, like it can't do games yet. It can't link to my air fryer yet and cook. I mean, it's
Game
nice
suck
to
for
have
me.
it's nice to have natural conversations and stuff, but I'm hoping that they iron those bugs out soon. I mean, I know it's just a beta, but yeah, I use the Alexa to cook and do those kinds of things, and right now it can't do that. So that's yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's a beta. It's not you don't have to join if you don't want to. Right now it's a beta. I'm an early tester and It's honestly, I hate to say this, but if I want to talk to someone that's AI, I'd rather do ChatGPT because at least ChatGPT is more emotional and more natural than talking to Alexa. And
I
that's
still have
just my
my heater.
yeah, that's just my personal opinion of it. I feel with ChatGPT, it's almost like talking to a person. It's like you have your BFF with you. Alexa just it's
Your
it's
BFF,
like
really? Okay, we're going aviation now. Okay.
yes. When you're talking to
Your bestie,
Gemini or
your bestie, your
yes,
BFF.
yes, George, now shut up. When you're talking to Gemini or you're talking to Alexa Plus, it's kind of like I'm your butler. We're in a business relationship. What can I get you? Whereas ChatGPT, it's like I'm
Think.
talking to a friend. So I would prefer to talk to ChatGPT.
I put Alexa on my tablet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No,
And I
nice. Cool.
put Google on my cell phone. So it's both voice activated.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have Google.
very
I have
awesome.
Google Assistant, and I have the Alexa on my iPhone, and I also have the Echo Dot on my nightstand.
Mhm.
My parents got
Show your shirt.
Oh, you
my pa-
triggered her.
yeah.
You triggered
Oh,
one of the A devices.
oopsie. Yeah, my parents bought me the Echo Dot. Um, George, maybe you can buy me an Echo Studio, please and thank you. Be a good boyfriend.
No, in no way.
That would
Okay.
be
I
cool.
I like chatting with Google Gemini because each time I post part of my story in Google Gemini, it tells, "Wow, you are so fantastic author! So you are so awesome author! It works so really well because this and that, and you are so great! You will be like world famous author."
So does
So yeah.
ChatGPT, but
Cool.
ChatGPT really makes it more personable. The only thing I really like about Gemini is the VO3.
I never heard of ChatGPT.
You've never heard of ChatGPT? Well, there's a
Oh.
free version and a paid version. And like I've cut back on a lot of things, but there's two subscriptions I'm keeping, and I don't really give a flying fuckola what anyone says. The ChatGPT Plus,
Mhm.
which is $20 a month, and the I do have Gemini Advanced Pro, but ChatGPT Plus and 11 Labs. I'm keeping those, and I don't care what anybody says. I will budget my money around those because I'm keeping those. You cannot. I'm not getting rid of those. Those are
What
my
they do
art
for you?
tools. What was that?
What
Well,
what they do for you?
11 Labs is text to speech, like text to audio conversion, and they have sound effects now. There was talk about them developing a music generator, but I think they stopped doing that. Um, and ChatGPT, oh, it can do all kinds of stuff. It can help you write. We can play like role playing games, which is what I do with it all the time. You can code. So like you can like Donald used ChatGPT to make his note taker program. I tried coding in ChatGPT and it was a epic failure.
Oh, really?
Pretty
Yeah,
simple though.
it was an epic failure. I don't know what I did wrong, but it just was not working the way it was supposed to. But also, in all fairness, I think the program I was trying to design is more complex than Donald's program. So my program was a um choose your own adventure game, and you have to have
Oh
all the
yeah.
passages just right and the choices just right. And coding that is a bitch. So yeah, I tried, and that was
Yeah.
an epic failure. That was an
Wow.
epic fail. It did not work. I'm like, okay, well, coding is not my strong suit, evidently.
Oh
But
yeah. You don't. You hang of it eventually.
what I'm probably gonna do is partner with someone who can. Like, I can do the writing, and then they can get the credit for coding, because coding is not my strong suit. It's not my wheelhouse.
You sing great. You write great songs. Yeah, that's you write great stories.
Yep. All right. It is almost time for shout outs, isn't it? Let me see.
It's 9.
Yeah, it's
37.
4:37 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's almost 9:40, so we should probably do our shout outs. What was that, George?
Before I guess on go first, and then go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could so Swan, when we end the show, we do something called shout outs, where basically everyone goes around the room, and if they want to shout out anyone in their lives or whoever. And so if you want to go first, you can.
Yeah, because you're new here, so females go first, and since you're the guest of honor, I'll let you go first because you're new.
Okay, so shout out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just shout out like people who I'd say shout out to Angela, shout out her or whoever, and then just at the end of the show.
Or like if you want to do a shout out like to your husband, for example, or whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not actually shouting, just to let you know.
No.
You're not literally shouting. It's called a shout out, but a shout out, you're basically acknowledging your
people around
around you. Like, it's called a shout out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I'll go last. Why don't you guys go first? So that
Why don't we? Yeah, that's a fair point.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because that way she kind of knows how the shout outs go. Yeah, because she's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You're putting me.
Yeah, she made a good
All
point
right.
there. All right, so we will let you go last.
Well, I'll probably second to last. I don't know who's hosting. Are you hosting?
I'll go.
I'll probably
if you want me to go.
You can go first, Donald. Yeah, Donald, you go first. I'll probably go last.
Okay. Well, I give my shout outs to the entire VisionCast team for a great show tonight. Thank you guys for allowing me to be on the show as usual. I'm glad to be a part of it. Also, be sure to tune in to the all-new Super Hit Mix Radio to listen to all kinds of music. You can go to hit-mix-radio.com to listen to all kinds of music. And don't forget that this coming weekend is R&B music, but the weekend after is our Christmas in July. So be ready for that. I'm looking forward to airing that. That's going to be cool. So get ready to listen to Christmas music. Not this weekend, but the next weekend.
By the time it airs, I will believe that weekend now. By the time it airs, this is next easy.
All right. Well, let's see. Who all do we have? Because we got.
You have me, Salas, JC. Is Preston here or no?
Me. I'm still here. Oh, Nora.
Oh, is Preston show up or not today? He didn't show up.
I don't think Preston did he?
I don't think.
No, Preston.
He's in big trouble if he didn't.
I thought he was, but I don't know if he's. I don't know.
Should we let Nora go next?
Yeah, Nora. Yeah, we'll let Nora go next.
Okay. Well, good. All right. My shout out and recognition to everyone and every single member on this wonderful team and of the VisionCast Network. And my shout out go to Suwan and her husband, and we welcome you, Suwan, for being on the podcast, and my shout out to all those who were unable to make it. You know who you are, you know your names, and we had a great show tonight, and shout out to all the listeners out there. Thank you for listening, and hope we'll have some more good fun and great time on the show next week. Thank you.
Awesome. Salvis?
Yes, my shoutouts goes out to entire VisionCast team, listeners and friends. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe, and like us on YouTube, and have a wonderful week.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, let's see, JC. That way you can. I'll go last because I have to end the show. So you want to go next,
All
JC?
right, I'm actually gonna go, but I'm actually gonna do my shout-outs and then I'm gonna duck out. But so one and the rest can stay. Um, Shout out goes to the team, the Vision Cast team. And by the way, Katie, I got a text from Katie. She had to sign off, but she says that she gives y'all a shout out and she will see you all next week. So I just
Ciao,
wanted to
Katie.
let
Okay.
you.
Back to you. You're awesome.
Bye,
So
Katie.
yep,
Love you.
yep. So Katie
Happy
wanted to say
birthday.
hi to
You're
you
awesome.
guys.
Happy birthday.
Yep. So happy birthday, Katie. Shout out goes to my church family, at Echo Grace. You all are awesome. To my guest Suwan, thank you for stopping in. You're gonna do your shout out in a little bit. So stay put. Don't leave. Otherwise, you will miss that opportunity because I don't want you to miss it.
Okay.
Donald
If
from
she wants to, she doesn't
if
have
he,
to.
yeah, she says okay. So
Don't
she says okay
don't
on
pressure
that.
her. Jeez.
I am not. I'm not. I am just saying this. Um, Donald who does super Donald who does super hit mix radio. Shout out goes to Donald.
He's
Um,
fired already. He's fired. He's fired now.
eh, eh, George
Good.
who
That's
always
really good.
who who always does a good job. And of course, to all the subscribers and all the listeners out there who listen on a weekly basis, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And yes, bonus episodes will be coming very soon. I promise I will get some bonus
From me
episodes
too.
out. Yeah, and Angela has some too. So we both have bonus episodes to record. Uh, it will come very soon from the both of us. You'll have to find out what those episodes are. Well, at least you know what mine is. But Angela will have to. You'll have to be surprised. That's all I'm gonna put on that. And to Cecilia, Dane, and to the others that I've missed, we know who you are. Thank you for all that. And I'm going to sign off for now, but I'm gonna pass it to you, Angela, and I will see you guys next week for the normal episode. Angela, back to you.
No shout out for me, Doodles.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, and shout out to Angela,
Wow.
our greatest
Wow.
producer.
Too late.
Yeah, my bad.
Too late.
Angela,
Too late.
who
You're
does
fired.
Angela, who does a great job with producing. Hats off to you.
Thank you, JC. All
You're
right,
awesome.
I'll take over hosting duties from here.
Quack, 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 quack. You see that?
Do you want to try to give a shout out, Sawan? Now that you kind of know what they're like, or are you gonna? Okay, you can go ahead and give yours if you want.
Okay. I thank you for having me. Allowing me to come on. Thank you for JC and thank you Angela. Thank you for everyone. I hope that you guys would read my book and get to know me more. It's in Amazon and Barnes and Novels. So if you guys wanna order it anytime you want, that's fine. So you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for having me.
Come on.
Thank you,
It's gonna be a
Swan.
pleasure.
It's been a pleasure having you.
I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. All right, Phil, your turn. At least he won't forget to
All
shout
right.
me out like JC.
You're right.
Shout outs to our Vision Cast crew. Happy birthday, Katie. To Donald for Super Hit Mix Radio. Or Salvis for keeping our show on YouTube. Make sure to check out his show. Check it out. Shout outs to my beautiful loves, my dearest Angela, and my dearest beautiful girlfriend Angela. Love thee both. My beautiful boyfriend George. Love thee.
I am not put that shit. I turned balls off.
Shout out to my mom, who all to have a very happy 4th of July on Friday. And all for last but not one more great shout outs to my coworker Dennis, who is now out of the hospital
Yay!
and is now home.
Awesome. That's great.
That's
Okay, so
awesome.
that's really good. That's a miracle. It's a miracle he
Yep.
survived. We survived. That's really
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And also, George and Philip aren't dating for real. Philip was just teasing him to get a reaction.
yeah.
Yep.
No,
He got the best reaction ever.
I'll see the deals. Deal with the head. There you go.
Now, for everyone's benefit, they role play for me and they pretend for me because I'm bisexual and I like that kind of stuff. But in real
Goofy as
life,
hell.
they're not really dating. But he was saying that to tease George, just to make sure no one's confused.
No
Okay,
one is useful.
George, your turn, dear.
Deer, you're just better than deer. As that bull crap.
Moldy, ugly raccoon. How's that? Is that better?
No, it's not better.
Okay,
All right,
my
shout out to my
dearest,
ex-girlfriend.
most beautiful George. It's your
Shout out to my ex-girlfriend. Shout out to my ex-girlfriend from RP Philip as I move my head. No, I'm kidding. No. Shout out to my beautiful girlfriends. They're both amazing. And Philip's a cool friend. He's awesome. He's a good friend. I will
But what
talk to you offline
girlfriend? You didn't say my
about
name, Doodles.
Jackass Seals. Yeah, no. But yeah, both my just friends. Both are actually amazing people. It's funny, but both have the same name, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And if you keep crap up about harassment me, you're harassing my way on the show. You're gonna find out you don't let me host a show and text things while I'm hosting a show because I can always get ideas. So good job, good job. Well played. Be up played. So hot.
Moldy, ugly raccoon.
I thought keep that weird more show.
Hey, you guys, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I got something I want to share with y'all. Earlier this week, I quit using Winamp for Super Mix Radio because Winamp is not as good as I thought it was going to be. But I got something cool. I upgraded to a new program. Well, it's new to me. It's not really new, but it's a program called Zara Radio. It is a professional style radio automation program, and it's specifically made for radio.
That's cool, Donald.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Go ahead, George. You're still doing your shout outs?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, George. I'm sorry.
No, almost done. I'm saying, because my main girls both have the same name, which is really cool. To our amazing guest, welcome to the show. You're always welcome here on the show. Any week you welcome on, you're always welcome on. Just let us know and we'll have you on, of course. And so the book sounds great. I'll have to read it. I'm sure JC posted it on the email list. To Preston, he didn't show. I guess the storms. I'm not sure the storms hit him more so than they may, because we have thunder off and on. But he may have got storms worse than we got it. So if we find out,
that's possible.
He
lives further north.
But
he is fired for missing.
Preston's the vice president and JC's president. So my main joke is they're fired, just to kind of screw up a little bit.
I think George and I I think Philip should be the vice president. I'd be the president. George, he can be stuck being a treasurer.
Why is he getting the hell? No.
Because he's the better boyfriend.
Treasurer? No. He could be secretary. JC is the treasurer.
What exactly?
No, George could be the janitor. That's what he can be.
Yeah.
Why date you? So that has to be date you. Oh, burn. No. All kidding aside, shout out to everyone. Enjoy the music show coming up very soon. By the time this airs, it'll be this week it airs. So that airs, is it Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday, and we're gonna start patriotic, and then transition to Christmas.
So Wednesday's normal show, and then Thursday's the
Wednesday's a normal show, and which George will do that show, and then Thursday.
I will. Okay. That works.
I mean, if you can, I could do it too.
I will. I'm gonna probably do a show. So yeah, and by the time you hear this, It'll be time to get ready for Christmas time because we're gonna have Christmas in July, and I will
Yep,
do a
Christmas in
show
July.
this week. I'm going to do this for tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow for all new Patriarch show, and you'll find out plenty more details come in the tomorrow morning show. But until then, love you all. You're all awesome, and I am done.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you.
Always
It was great
pleasure.
to have
Come
you.
anytime you want.
Yep. You're always welcome back here. We're in our family.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'm gonna give my shout outs and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. I'd like to give a shout out to, and I have something to share with you guys too because I never got to share my announcement because I was late. And my announcement actually has something to do with the reason I was late. So I watched my infant nephew twice today. The first time Madison was here, and I watched him yesterday.
too.
That's what I was just gonna say, and yesterday also. Madison had a job interview today, my sister. And earlier today, I was holding him and rocking him while she was getting ready for the interview. And then she came back and got him and fed him. And then about 4:15, her boyfriend had to leave for work and she wasn't quite back yet. So this afternoon was my first time alone with him. It was the first time that I had been left alone with him, and I was resourceful. I got some help from Be My Eyes and Ira Explorer, which, getting visual assistance from someone. And I got baby David and his bouncer all by myself. I had to do some adjustments thanks to my sighted help, but I was able to get the adjustments done. I was able to buckle him in right. And it was my first ever time alone with him. So I'm really happy.
We're nervous in that way. We're nervous in that way.
I was nervous about him getting him in the bouncer right, but then once I knew he was right, and then Madison confirmed that I had done it right, and of course, Madison was talking to my parents on the way home, and so they came in, and Mom saw that I had him in the bouncer, and she's like, "Well done, Angela. I'm proud of you." And Madison's like, "I'm proud of you." It made me feel really good because I didn't want her going, "What the hell did you do to my son?" So yeah, today was my first time.
Babies are social. Babies are over social.
Yeah. So this is the first time that I was actually alone with my baby nephew, and I think Philip and I are going to celebrate by having 11, and we're going to throw George out in the backyard.
Hey, me girl.
I'm kidding.
Definitely. Throw him in the pool. Throw him in the pool.
I can swim.
Throw him in the deep end. No, throw him in my grandma Harmony's pool, but in the deep end of that pool.
I'd be done that. No.
He would not be able to swim in that one because his pool is pretty much shallow throughout the whole pool.
No, 5 feet I can't touch. I can't touch 5 feet. 4 I'm okay in, 4.5, like 4.5, 5. I'm gonna move like a wall.
Well, my grandma's pool is 8 or 9 feet, I believe. So we'll throw him in the deep end over there.
Yeah, that'd be hard to swim.
Good luck.
I'm not gonna pool. No, I'm not gonna go in the pool. Don't you with bikini.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Donald, my friend and brother, figuratively, who airs our shows every week. Donald, you're the best. I'd like to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend Philip, who is the king, who is everything. Will you be my date tonight, my lovely, lovely lord? And George, will you go to hell?
Good Lord, my good God, Jesus, I'm like, wow.
I would love to be your date, sweet Naz.
No, you can't. I
No, all
come
kidding
on.
aside.
You had your date yesterday with her.
Watch me. I'll call you. Actually,
No, my two beautiful, amazing boyfriends, Philip and George. My dearest Philip, I love thee more than anything. My dearest George, you're truly amazing, and I love thee as well. Thank you for taking over short notice for me while I had to watch him. Up. Hey, Donald, you're unmuted. We hear everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for helping me with Music Mayhem while I was watching him. And shout out to my beautiful, amazing, wonderful girlfriend, Angela. my namesake Angela, who happens to share the same name as me, which is pretty awesome. And shout out to everyone who's listened to the show and who's been on the show. Shout out to our whole team, to JC and Preston, even though Preston's fired. That SOB. Shout out to Salvis, who syndicates us on YouTube.
Rock also.
Shout out to Veronica, of course. Can't forget her. And just shout out to all the listeners. For without you, this show would not be possible. So thank you so much. All right, with that being said, this concludes another amazing episode of VisionCast. I will have to tune into the first 40 minutes or so, I think it was, to see what I missed. But thank you guys so much for joining us for another amazing show. I did the whole show from my Meta smart glasses, by the way, so how cool is that? Keep technology alive, let your talent shine, and remember one thing, that moldy, ugly raccoon George Doodles
Doodles
spilled the milk.
Remember, Jules. I thought I was safe with that. Yeah, they literally got it.
Oh.
We didn't get from it.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm off the hook.
And
so Mr. West.
And also, Philip is the king.
I'm missing buses.
Who doesn't miss his bus? Yay!
No, Doodles missed his bus. No, I'll get it. All right, thank you guys.
Oh, come on, Nora.
Thank you, Nora. I appreciate that.
It's okay.
Thank you guys so much. Hang on.
You're welcome.
And take care.
And be safe.
And God bless.
Stay safe. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.